All right, thank you for staying with us. And the conversation is still about the preparation for Guber 2026. Even though the campaign season is not yet here, but then we are just looking into the aftermath of these Guber primaries that have been held across the state. You know, many of the parties have made their decision already, and so how did they arrive, at those decisions? Governor Ademola Adeleke, would be the candidate of the Accord Party. There you go. And of course, Muridun Oyebamiji will be the candidate of the APC. There are other candidates emerging as well from the grapevine. We understand, okay, let's just stay with these two for now so that we speak to official statement. Already, we have been talking with former SSA to Ajibola, the former governor of the state, Mr. Ajibola. He's been here with us. Thank you so much. And of course, he's being joined right now by another SSA, but then to the man that is in charge of Osun State, the executive governor of the state, Governor Ademola Adeleke, a man who especially assists him on media, Honorable Oyebamiji. He joins us in the studio as well. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
It's good to have you again.
Thank you.
Right. And let me make this clarification. You used to be the director of media for the PDP. How about that? Are you still?
Yes, in your introduction now, you introduced me as the SSS to the governor of Osun State on media. And so you will agree with me that that question should not even arise in the first place, because I work with a governor who has moved to Accord.
Okay.
Unless I have I want to relinquish my portfolio, or I feel that I cannot work with.
So you are no more with the PDP?
Yes, Baba Oyinlola used to say something. Major General, Brigadier General Bafili Muowo Genge, Chinjo, Ajo Leniti Koburu.
What does that mean?
Meaning that when you have a leader doing something, and it is the leader, the kind of leader you believe in, you don't have any other option than to follow him doing the same thing.
You are no more a member of the PDP?
Yes, because my principal, the overall principal, is now in the Accord, and so why can't we be focused?
So you have the Accord now?
Yes.
All right, good. Now, you had your primary, your principal had his primary, last week, and he emerged unopposed as well as the candidate of the Accord Party. And why many persons were thinking, okay, maybe the coast is clear now, because there was a reason he left, the PDP, which he gave to say, and the PDP alluded with him to say, it's just a situation of circumstance. And many persons are cutting that slack, really. Now, he's of the Accord Party, but then towards the weekend, we learned there might be big trouble in Little China. What's going on? Like there is another faction, that has produced another primary, that has another candidate, and many persons are pointing accusing fingers to your governor. And this is what they are saying. His movement to the Accord Party, was it not a product of research and due diligence to say, this place, no rancor, no problem, all is clear? All of a sudden, he finished that primary that was attended by some officials of the Accord Party. Towards the weekend, we learned other problems are arising for him. Didn't you do your due diligence, or what's going on?
Yes, thank you very much. For us, we don't have any issue with anybody trying to play any pranks, because I call it political pranks here and there, just in a bit to distract Mr. Governor. And perhaps, by extension, the people of Osun State are trying to cause some unnecessary, undue confusion in the land. Creating an impression, a phantom impression at that perhaps there's a division in the Accord. You will agree with me to satisfy your question that whether we made any research or not, even if the governor had jettisoned the Accord, because if we have made research, there was potentialities of this or that, as we are seeing now. If he had gone to ABGA, if he had gone to NNPP, if he had gone to said Labour Party and all that, the G3 actors behind all of this drama would still have orchestrated the same kind of unnecessary drama, as it were. So for us, it's a show of strength of Mr. Governor. Why, a show of strength that the opposing camps feel that they just have to do anything, just like they are doing in the local government in Broglio on D1 at that, unnecessary at that, and this one again. They feel that they just have to create a kind of impression out there. Who are
you accusing? Really?
Yes, I'm accusing the opposition, main opposition party in the state, the APC, because their hands are easily visible in all of this. We could say that's all about their members trying to impersonate a membership of the Accord, saying that they have resigned from the APC some months ago.
Can you name these members, these people?
Which people?
The people who are impersonating the imposters.
The one especially, Mr. Clement, and they call him Barrister, I don't know.
So you're saying he was a member of the APC?
He is a member of the APC.
And also a member of the Accord?
Yeah, they said he has spotted to the Accord all of a sudden. So, but in fact, I will even prefer if we have other issues to discuss, because they know that this kind of arrangement, this kind of prank is dead on arrival. It is not enough. Maybe they are not reading their map, their political map very well. They are not feeling the pulse of the electorate well enough. Because if I were to be in their shoes, I would know that this kind of arrangement will only continue to curry unnecessary or more sympathy.
All right.
For Mr. Governor, and I will not even try it. But because perhaps it is the last kick of a kind of dying horse, it is the last resort for them. They just have to do something to create a kind of negative impression about where Mr. Governor is. Like you rightly put, his movement to the Accord was a movement of necessity. It was not. So it wasn't as if the governor hated the PDP and all that, but the governor had to do that. In fact, it was even the people that were dictating. This party has been heard in our area. It's not strange to us. Please go to the Accord. Go to the Accord, and that is why the governor eventually felt that, okay, if this is what the people want, let me go to the Accord, and that is why it's there. For us, that we didn't make due diligence. We didn't do unnecessary research and all that. No. We are all politicians. If we have seen that there's a kind of crack, there's a kind of landmine waiting for us in the Accord, the governor is not so political naive to just jump in there.
All right,
it is the people who are jittery about the candidacy of
could you please confirm or deny the
allegation
made by HOB this morning that the new consensus candidate, Mr. Clement Bamibola, of the new faction of the Accord, is a member of the APC or was a member of the APC?
Thank you. Well, I don't know Mr. Clement personally. One, the APC is a large party. So, and I know that it's a large party. I don't know him. I don't know whether he was a member of the APC at any time. But the only simple answer to this is, Mr. Governor until November was a member of the PDP. Governor Adeleke was a member of the PDP. Even in November, this time, November, about a month ago, today is a member of the Accord Party. I don't know Mr. Clement. The APC is a large political party.
So you're neither going to confirm nor deny?
I can't do that. And I'm not a member of the Accord Party. I've not seen his membership card. If anybody has a proof that he's in APC, maybe he was in APC.
But can you confirm to us if the APC has a hand in this new faction?
What's our business with it? APC does not have a business with that. You see, when we begin to beg issues and give beg issue and leave the main thing, when you have a problem, rather than face your problem, you want to accuse your neighbor of being behind your problem. you are still living the issue, you are begging the issue. You still come back to come and meet your problems. I don't know the business of APC with the Accord. We have our own issues. We're trying to organize ourselves. We just finished our own primary. So what business do we have with any other political party? Election have not started. When election starts now, campaign starts, then we can begin to talk politics. Like you said, it's not yet time for political campaigns. Yeah. So we don't have any business with what is happening in any other political party.
All right, Mr. Oyebamiji, let's talk about, before you came on set, your colleague here has said that you're not a focused government. How true is that?
I don't know where such a proposition might be coming from.
What he said exactly was that the Osun people deserve better, and they are not getting what they are supposed to be getting now. That they deserve a serious government and a focused one. He's here. That's what he said, right?
Perhaps that would be
and it's a government of anyhowness.
That would be a question or a judgment of the people of Osun State if they have had it better than what they are having now. Maybe that is why I say it is because I know if whatever I say now it will be like what do we expect him to say? It is a judgment the people of Osun State will pass emphatically come August 8, 2026. By the grace of God, it is not for us to begin to bother ourselves whether it is a government of anyhowness that has looked into the cry of our fathers and mothers who have served this state meritoriously with their dark hairs and now being made to enjoy the moment of their gray hair. Maybe that is the meaning of anyhowness. Today, these babas and mamas can walk into any hospital of their choice anywhere in Nigeria, take care of themselves, because you cannot be over 60, 65, 70 without having one health issues or the other. The governor of Osun State has made that one free of charge for them. I mentioned this first because I also have elderly sister who is in this category, enjoying this kind of gesture of the government. If it is anyhowness for Mr. Governor to look into the butchered, I call it butchered salary of the state workforce, many of them retired now, many not promoted for several years, they are now enjoying. They are enjoying their promotion with financial backup. Today, the governor has paid up several months of this butchered salary, in which, especially this past government, immediate past government of the APC, denied knowledge, as if the governor then was not even part of the arrangement.
But they always talked about their financial constraints at the time, and that your principal is very lucky now. He's having so much money to dispense with. Would that be a lie?
It cannot be lucky than the kind of heart of good governance he had.
But that doesn't
if these people are still the ones there, my brother, if these people are still the ones there, it would have still been the same music.
We can't say
of no money. It is in their DNA to do that. It is in their DNA to deceive people. A governor that is rebuilding our major towns and cities in Osun State, changing the face and the name of those cities. Iwo is there, and an Asian city, we just leave it like that. No touch of development.
He has more money.
He had more money.
Can you discountenance that part?
Can you also discountenance the fact that today the fiscal policies of the APC at the federal level has affected whatever money even you have in your pocket as of today. As at 2023, when the APC government was taken over through Ademola Ahmed Tinubu, a bag of cement was sold for about 5,000 naira. Go to the market today. Iron rod, through which you build roads, through which
you are blaming the APC on that Tinubu for that.
That is the fact.
But it's the same man that you and your principal say you still support in 2027.
Because it's our clan here.
So you rather stay with your clan who is not doing well?
Believing that perhaps.
So yes, but indirectly you're supporting the same APC.
Wait, I've answered this question separately whenever I'm here. And this is how you used to react to it. Believing that, yes, perhaps the man is still trying to find his feet.
Well,
that we believe in the Yoruba man, that we believe that a Yoruba man should be better in governance because of what we are known for in this country. We have had the Awolowos and the likes. We have had the Obasanjos on the throne.
Is it better now?
Perhaps we
yes, we believe that perhaps as time goes on, perhaps because of what they claim they met on ground and all that, is still trying to rejig the system.
And do you not think your principal here is also still trying to find his feet?
No, our principal is not disturbed by anything. That is why he's looking at the point of the need of the people of Osun State
and
directly, and he's meeting them at that point.
Mr. Laiwola, you might to respond to that.
Which of it?
You have asked us to ask him.
He has said many things. Yes. I don't know which one in particular.
Okay, respond to all that he has said.
I was the one that said this government is a government of anyhowness.
Yes.
That the government is not focused. And when you said I should mention, I said it would have been better if somebody else is.
He has spoken to payment of salary. Yes. He has spoken to the provision of healthcare free for
let me start with payment of salaries and allowances. It's a statutory responsibility of government. When Ademola came into government in November 2010, understand, even within 2 months of his coming to government, there was no financial crisis.
We're talking about what's old.
I'm coming to it. Before being old, there was something must have happened. Understand? You know, it paid 13 months. There was no salary owed until Nigeria entered recession sometime in 2014.
Recession?
Yes.
Was the one that stopped Ademola from paying full salaries.
It was recession. And at that time, and that we have to be fair. At that time, it was recession that caused it. And Nigeria didn't come out of that recession for over 6-7 years. Did he just withhold salary? When Oyebamiji became governor, did Oyebamiji owe any salary?
But what about the arrears?
He was unable to pay the arrears because the money the government was getting from federation account and was getting from his own internal revenue was just being managed to stay afloat. Despite that, he constructed roads, hospitals. You know, the health insurance my brother here is talking about was started under the APC government.
For retirees.
You see, health insurance is for every citizen of the state, whether you are retired.
So why was it not implemented during the administration of your principal?
I will tell you.
Okay.
You know, the history is, you see, records are there. And you just need to go and check whether during Oyetola's regime, whether retirees were not placed under health insurance. They were placed under health insurance. I was SSA. Yes, I was SSA to the governor on OES. Understand? Every OES cadet, 10,600 of them.
We're not talking about OES now. We're talking about retirees.
I'm telling you to tell you every vulnerable citizen of Osun. Understand? Every vulnerable citizen of Osun was placed and enrolled under OES. Under Oyetola's government, any vulnerable woman who goes to any public
state
hospital.
Categorically, yes, the category of this vulnerable people. Who are the vulnerables?
Vulnerable people, poor people generally. Understand? Poor people, those who cannot afford to meet ends meet, are said to be vulnerable. It's not just about retirees. People who are in the villages, people who earn less than what they need.
You mean they were enrolled?
They were enrolled to get free medical care.
Let me tell you,
free of charge.
And I'm telling you, please, you can go back and check the records. At that time, there was even free delivery at government hospital. If you don't have the money, just go to a government hospital. Understand?
That was free on paper, or that was actually active.
I'm telling you that it was active. It was active. You see, but government is a continuum. You do this, you get to a bus stop, another government will take it up. There's no government that can do it all. But to say nothing was happening.
Well, this administration, you talked about government being a continuum. This administration has accused the administration of your principle of not continuing any of the projects embarked upon by the general administration. It should be. You mind responding to that?
Adeleke Road is one. Or was one. The Oshubu Ilado Road was one.
Okay.
And several other projects like that.
Okay. Let me answer you
because
the ring road.
Shouldn't even
Oyetola did part of the ring road. Yes. Oyetola did part of the ring road.
So what about the rest?
You cannot see government. Like I said, government is a continuum. You have your finances. You look at what is possible. Understand what is the most important thing that the people need. Despite the windfall that the present government of Osun is enjoying, can the government do everything? This same government came, sacked, employed teachers. The teachers that were sacked in 2018. Were you
employed a month to the expiration of your administration?
Wait. If they were employed even a day, let me even say if it's a day, the person who employed them, understand, was still a governor.
As a
understand, and people employed were citizens of Osun. They were sacked.
What they duly documented?
Till date, there have not been no single teacher.
No, answer that question. Those persons that were taken by Oyetola
50 years cadets, understand, were enrolled youth empowerment. There is not employment, youth empowerment and engagement. Understand, were enrolled into the service. Understand, to take care of basic things in this state. This government came, sacked all of them in December. Owe them 3 months salary. That's not been paid till today.
Mr. Olayiwola.
This government, the anyhowness that I spoke about, this government came, understand, sacked, installed traditional rulers. And in those towns till date, there are still crises in those towns. That's why I say it's a government of anyhowness.
If I may, you talked about those that were, employed just a few weeks before your former principal left. I want to ask you, when they were taken in, when they were employed, quote unquote employed, were they properly documented?
Of course.
They were issued letter of appointment.
They have resumed their duties. Primary health workers too.
Were they paid as well before they left?
You see, the employment came in different stages. Some got first month payment. The primary health teacher, the nurses and health assistants that were employed, they already employed 3-4 months. They came and sacked all of them. They are also Osun indigenes.
Now,
they were Osun indigenes.
Honorable Oyebamiji, I think this particular instance have been more like Achilles' heel, in some people's opinion, about your government. That you sacked them, although, I mean your principal, when I mean you, and I'm talking about the Osun State government, sacked them, and because you feel it's a booby trap, and that wasn't the way it's supposed to be done. But the thing is, just like I said, even if it's a day or a week before, in as much the proper documentations were done, why were they sacked? And after that, there was an educational summit in Osun State led, superintended by Professor Oyeso that presented a white paper, and the government said they were going to activate that. There are teachers that are supposed to be employed. And then there was advertisement, about 5,000 teachers, close to 2 years now, none. What happened?
Yes, thank you very much. Taking it from the part of the ones they claim to have employed, there is this legal maxim that you don't build something on nothing. When some things are done improperly, you cannot use emotion to cover it up. Just because you want to appear to have done something.
All right. Allow me hold your thought there. I'm told we are due for a break now. When we return, you pick it up from there. Still Morning Spring or Western Spring Television. Stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. And Mr. Oyebamiji, you are going to land on your thoughts, answering some of the questions that he posted.
Yes, that when you take an action, that action must be seen to have been properly done. If it is not properly, especially in the governance arena, you don't just do something just to satisfy your own whims. Just because I just have to set a trap for this. I just have to do this to make life difficult for the other person. The same teachers, you've been there for several years. You didn't feel so appropriate to employ. But that is not even our own issues. We feel that employment should not be something you just bring in your own party men and all that, either qualified or not, because that is what government found out. That many of those who were brought in were not even supposed, they don't have anything to do near our education system.
How did you know that? All of them were sacked generally.
Because, you know, when you say...
And is that a legal time
when
that you can employ and you cannot employ by our laws?
When you say government...
Isn't that due to your perception?
No, not my perception. When you say government, government does not operate in vacuum. When you, either you go, you come. There are some apoti, there are some people you always meet on ground. There are these civil servants that are always there. And they are there to lead, to advise the government appropriately. If you want our education system not to be jeopardized in Osun State, these people being brought in to our knowledge, to their knowledge, as directors and all that in the education system, education landscape of Osun State, this should not go.
You mean all of them?
Even if you have one person, because it was not even done, because before you do all those, before you achieve all those, there are steps to be taken.
All right,
advertise, you do so many things.
Let me ask you this. Before I ask, how would you now appraise the education system of Osun as of today? Under your administration?
It is self-appraising. That is why we are able to move.
Is it doing well?
Yes, that's why on NECO, you can go and Google it. You're a journalist.
Many students are saying they don't have teachers.
You should even ask me that what then is the miracle performed by this government that moved us from 33rd position or so.
Miracle or not, should we have teachers in our classrooms or not?
If teachers are not there, yes, we know, we accept that there should be more teachers in our classroom, right? But even when those that are there, when they are where they are being well motivated, when they are being well taken care of, they are now,
so it's okay to have some vacuum.
More alive. They are now more alive to their duty. It's like when you play football and you have one of your player red carded, the player automatically double their energy.
Does that make up for the vacuums in some of the classrooms?
No. What I'm saying is that the teachers, those who are available there now, automatically and happily at that, double their energy to make sure that the education system, an education system that has moved up from 33rd position on NECO ranking nationally to 7th position, and our targets, as far as we are concerned, is to go back to the first
But do you not think that overstretching the resources that you have would eventually burn them out?
We might be stretching, even those who are being stretched, because you also mentioned that these people are also from Osun State. They are indigenous, they are residents of Osun State, and they also understand all. Even if you employ, if you offer employ, and they are not taking care.
All right, because of our time, let me ask you this question now.
They are not trained and get retrained.
He wants to react. Please, in 2 minutes. I have another question.
A minute, actually.
Thank you.
2 minutes.
It's quite interesting what he said, that it was a civil servant that advised the government to sack the teachers that were employed. So I want to be very clear. Is it the civil servant in the Ministry of Education, as led by the PS, that asked that the teachers that were employed by government be sacked? Is it the civil servant in the Ministry of Health that advised, let me finish, that the health workers should be sacked? Civil servant that said the OES cadets that were mobilized should be, even the OSBC staff, because Oyetola has employed, among these teachers that I was talking about, it happened in 2 tranches. The first tranche was employed.
I think you have asked a question. He's sitting next to you. Let him answer.
Understand?
Please answer.
So civil servant asked that, civil servant Osun asked you to sack.
Please give him time
as far as I understand on this program, it's not the one anchoring this.
He just raised some point that we need to clarify.
I'm happy to respond to him. As far as we are concerned, it is not for me to now say, okay, it is the PS, Mr. Dima, that asked us.
You raised the civil service advice.
What I'm saying is that government is an all-encompassing system.
Okay.
There are people who know even when you are playing your card as politicians,
HOB,
they know what you are doing. My dear sister, they know what you are doing. Just like we are doing in the political arena.
All right,
somebody propping up as Accord.
All right, HOB, back to why you're here.
People out there also understand all this game. Don't let us play as if we are we are smarter.
All right.
The people there, they also know that what you are doing is bad. And when it is time for them to act that what you are doing is bad, they will act.
This new booby trap now that has been set for your principal in the Accord party, how does it navigate? We don't
even want to bother ourselves. You know, we even love it. We are even beginning to love it. Because we have our own...
You love factions.
We have our own channel of feedback, getting feedback from the populace. And that is statutory in our
Remember, it was a factional crisis that pushed you from the PDP, that ejected you from the PDP to the Accord party.
It is not in the
And now you've met another.
What we had in the PDP was not in Osun State. There was never a crisis, there was never a faction in Osun PDP.
Not in Osun, but at the national level.
The interjection we found ourselves, the national body of any political party must be the one to conduct the primaries, to transmit the name of their candidates to the INEC. And that is statutory in our laws. So when you now begin to have problems at that level, that's why Mr. Governor.
All right.
So it's not as if Mr. Governor
we're on the home stretch right now.
For us in the Accord, we don't have any issue. Let them continue to play their primary. We are all politicians together. We understand their game.
Mr. Bamiji,
when you don't have to bother yourself, please don't bother yourself.
Yeah,
because they are small.
We're not bothered.
It's all right. All right. Oh. Interesting. We have less than 2 minutes. Now, the APC now has Oyebamiji that has ordered 7 aspirants that were, albeit, agitated, but then the president stepped in and he has scared the fire, and all of them appear to have support the candidacy now. Do you fear, when you, a dog that has support can be very, very dangerous? Do you fear with the support of Aniyolo Missionary, Benedict Alabi, Kera, the rest of them, supporting Oyebamiji with their leader in the state, with whatever they have, against your principal that had just left his home, so to say, and has now found a new home? Do you smell danger, actually?
There's no danger anywhere.
Because they appear united.
My dear brother, our democracy should evolve to a stage that we believe in the power as enshrined in democratic tenet and principle, that the power to govern reside with the people.
Yeah.
For us, we cannot smell any danger because we know the governor is doing the bidding of those who installed him in the first place.
Did you hear what Mr. President said when he visited him? After he has announced, he has advised them, he told them, boys, go and win.
It will take
they have the support of Mr. President.
You are also trying to validate the ugly side of our political journey.
That's not my intention. I'm only saying the president has said, boys,
if you say
go and win.
Mr. President supported somebody. What does that mean? Does Mr. President have a fault in Osun State?
Really?
He can massage the ego of his party men and women. For us, we are not concerned. So that's what it is. We are not bothered because Mr. President was also there as leader of APC when we defeated all these people put together in 2022. And I don't see anything that has changed.
All right.
In fact, what you might say is that perhaps this senator has decamped and all that. By the time we were contesting in 2022, how many senators did we have? How many House of Reps do we have? When we should move from the context of somebody having a larger than life power to influence the election of people. No, we should know that this is democracy. And the people must have
your reaction, please. Yeah. In a minute, please.
Yeah, your last take on this matter. Mr. Oyebamiji will be facing an incumbent. Do you realize that?
That has done well.
Thank you.
Add that.
Yeah, that's your last take.
Oyebamiji is a David in this coming election.
And we are
the David that will defeat Goliath. Oyebamiji will be voted by the people of Osun State come August 8, 2026.
Will be voted.
And by this time next year, I'll be back here. I'll be talking to you that Guber has been sworn in as next governor of Osun. He will be voted. He will defeat Adeleke.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
It will yes. October 9th.
Yes.
Bring us here.
Okay.
He will defeat Adeleke.
I'm even arrogant about this. I'm arrogantly confident.
Really?
That if APC gets 50,000 votes
at the polls.
Yes. Okay. Come August 8th.
In the state?
Maybe they will. Yes.
50,000.
I'm telling you.
They won't. All right.
Because they don't have feedback. All they do is go to Mr. President and take some photos with him and feel that
you have been put on record.
They have won election.
This is on record.
50,000 votes.
Hope you realize this is on record.
Re-record.
Okay.
And re-record.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Oyebamiji, the SSA to Mr. Governor on media. Thank you very much. And of course, Mr. Ademola, it's good to have you. You know,
always my pleasure.
You've made your debut here on this program, and you have said a year from now we should have you. In fact, it's on record already. Please. We will see. But all of those things will be the prerogative of the Osun people, and it should be for the benefit of the people. Thank you very much. Femi Ojo is my name. We make a return tomorrow. God bless Osun. God bless Nigeria.
And my name is Temitope Ajibola. See you again tomorrow.